Well, hello there. It's been a while, I know. Just thought I'd do another video on Starfield. I haven't done one of these for a little while. We have a sandstorm coming in, though. Shattered Space has been out for a few days now. And funny enough, I'm having a good time. That is not why we're here. I'm going to showcase this ship over here. I had to wait until daytime for it to properly be seen, because I have a mod that turns
hazard alert.
I go like this. Let's turn that off. This is my ship from the previous New Game Plus. Now I had been waiting until Shattered Space came out to come back to this, but I just thought I'd get back in here. This, ladies and gents, is the Flathead. I bet you can guess why it was called that, because of the cockpit. It's called the Flathead for a reason. There are mods which change things around and add different things in where I need them to be. Oh yeah, and that's my little Rev 8 down to the right hand side there. So yeah, that's the Rev 8. Shocking to drive. Oh, there's the sun. Now this is made up of a lot of you can see I haven't done this for a while.
Your travels.
Hello, Kilroy. P.A.B. And Derec, they're all in the way. This was built up with a lot of open terrain and areas. So, yeah. Kilroy.
Scanning.
Thank you, Kilroy.
Wow! Is this your ship, Dan? It's so cool.
It is, Derec. It is.
Oh, look at all these shiny lights and buttons.
Yes. America is the only crew member I've really got. Because the problem was with the current run that I had.
I'll try not to touch anything, Dan. Especially the big red buttons.
Yeah, please don't. He has a penchant for talking quite a lot.
Big red buttons. No, Derek.
Hazard alert.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem here is I had, when I first loaded it up after the...
Hey, what can I do for you?
Yep, I'd love to view and modify my ship.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Right. Here we have the Flathead in all its glory. When I built her, it was kind of trying to put things together in the best way I could for maximum carry capacity. And as you can see, cargo that could be modified by my perks, I'm not quite sure. So if I go into the shipbuilder, do that, and if I do, right, we're at 24k. What? What do you mean there's one error? Oh, it's only on about a weapon group, that's fine. Yeah. If I do all this, and then 108,000 I built this ship for. And I do that, and then brings it back. I'm on keyboard and mouse, so yeah. Oh wow, I actually haven't got weapons set up on this at all. That's weird. Wonder why I didn't. Huh. But it's fine, I'm already on the next cycle New Game Plus. 4, I think it is. But this was built in such a way that I wanted to rearrange a few things. But there are some bits that are missing here. See, I haven't played this for quite some time, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. So if I do... That's supposed to be on there. I'm not sure what was meant to be on there, and of course... Mount point, which was somewhere on there. I'll undo all this anyway once I get this out. So she's a class C, and if you hadn't have noticed something slightly different with the way the engines are, they're not flat on, they're actually up on their side. Now that was a specific mod. I can't remember, it was one of the mods before the main update came out for shared space. I had to wait at least a day before SFSE got updated, all the other stuff got updated, so I'll put a list of the mods that are on this ship. It's very light, but it's still the same kind of thing. That is a 600T HE3 tank. So I wanted to go for this kind of look where you just got this extension arms that go out to the outer wings, which holds many of the weaponry setup. So, oh yeah, by the way, Star UI has just recently got an update. If you use Star UI, you can go back and use it. Although a good alternative, which I did find out the day before it got updated, was Praxis UI. So, if you want to use either one of those, please do. Star UI, I still say is the best one, but Praxis UI does the same thing. Yeah, this was done in such a way, so we got the Nova braces in between, which hold, but the thing is I also have a mod in there that gives me more locking on points, so they kind of have more lockdown points, so I can put them in certain ways. I just like nice compact ships, just the way I like it. I'm still trying to get my building abilities down. So these are M10 Ulysses HE3 tanks. So if I do that, let's take them out there. So see, they were just linked onto habitations, cargo hall, empties. I went with empties because I was going to start furnishing them, but I never got a chance to because I had a problem with the female bodies not turning up. They were disappeared in the entire thing. I thought if I went through it was something to do with the generation of the world at that point, so I thought to myself, I'll get myself through the Unity again. So I got myself through the Unity, and then basically the problem persisted, that's the word I'm trying to work for. So it persisted through the Unity, so when you go through you can continue on and change all your perks and everything in the character creation. But when it was in the character creation, I knew something really bad was wrong. I think it was the adventurous clothing pack. I think that actually had a problem, and when that actually had a problem, it basically took away all of the lower half of the female body on certain clothing types and even on character creation, so I had to kind of change that, unfortunately. Yeah, so to make this build, basically I had to turn things around, give them more snap points for ship design. There's a whole range of mods that actually flip certain HABs and engines and generators and grav drives and stuff like that, and it actually adds more flip points, and you can flip it around in certain different directions so they actually look pretty good. So I got a few. I got Dark Star, which is another one. Dark Star Aerospace for this playthrough, and Avon Tech as well. I haven't really dove into them because I still don't really know how to put them all together currently. Still trying to figure that out. My current ship is a modified Frontier, but it looks like a turtle. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually make that look a lot better. It looks like a turtle that doesn't actually have any feet properly. Looks like it's been through a meat grinder and come out the other side, all asymmetrical, and just doesn't know which way it's going, left, right, front or back. So I've got to re-figure out how the heck to do that. So as you can see, they're all empty ones until you get to here. It's the Deimos 120 LD landing bay, which is connected through just a simple storeroom, which goes into the cockpit right here. Hope tip radiators, just as added display functionality. This is where we start getting into a little bit more. We've got the Deimos spines either side to add a little bit of weirdness to it. But then it goes from the NG20 landing gear wide down to the NG20 gear standard to give it a kind of like a little, it kind of flattens out as it goes along. There was never really any lock-on points for this Flathead. So this is why I chose it, because the cabinets seem full. So if I take that off, that's one of the ones. Avon Tech Trophy Satellite. This is one of the ones from the Avon Tech mod, and it just looked like a nice little thing just to put a little trophy on there. But you see on the Deimos Hull A, it's got more snap points. That's why I chose these mods, because they got more snap points on there. This is a mod that actually adds more snap points to parts, so you can just put them on and just see what you want to do with them. So we've got the Odeon 3030-C shield generator. I thought that was a good one. I don't know why, but I've always liked these Stroud cowlings. Sukisasu 40k missile launchers, which I thought there'd be a nice little added touch to the weaponry systems. We have 3 Disruptor 3340A auto alpha beams, and that was basically the weapon setup for this ship. I never really did get a chance to actually properly set this ship up as way as I want, and these are just Nova radiators. I find they're really nice just on everything. Now to do this, you can see that the docker is below. I can't remember if it was a mod off the Creation Club, which is free, or if it's one from Vortex, because I'm using both currently, Creation Club and free stuff. And yes, I do have that bounty hunter mission, which I have not done yet. Hopefully that's going to be a lot better once I get in there, so into it. But that's not going to be until I finish Shattered Space. I don't know whether I'm actually going to do a playthrough of the entirety of Starfield and Shattered Space all in one go. I'm playing through it on my Captain Tracey, who this is right now. So far, Shattered Space, it's alright. Could be a little bit better, I suppose, but yeah, I had a getting back to the docking point. I had a mod that actually made wait a minute, was that? Hang on. I can't remember if that's a full block, if that is a full block, or I somehow clicked on the tank. Yeah, it is. It is literally a full block. That's the 110 DP docker top. And as you can see, I put these all together all around it, and it made it rather nice. It neatly fitted in with the actual ship, and it didn't complain. See, if I put that back there, but you're just gonna, can I reach cockpit from docker? Now, why would you be saying that? No, of course it won't, because I've detached the cockpit. I'm an idiot sometimes. But not on there at all, because it's not actually saying anything about the docker needs to be outside. So that was one of the mods I used. For these engines, the Supernova 2000 engine, they always look like they should be in different positions to me. Having them just flat going upside down or normal side just didn't look right. So what I did was there was a mod out there, I can't remember, it flips them, it gives them more flip points. So if I take one of these off and I can now flip it in 4 axes. I can't flip them forward or back, but they can go basically in 4 axes, basically round in a circle, which is good. I like that. See, so that kind of that made me able to basically put that on there and make the engines actually round there. I was going to try and fit in some more engines, because I think these are class A. Because as you can see, ship size, well, don't worry about that. Low mobility. Reduce mass or add engines to improve mobility. But my only problem is every time I add more engines, it futzes about with my mobility. So I'm still trying to get that working properly, and I always seem to get that wrong. I either get just enough mobility, or it then goes to not enough power, and then not enough landing gears. There is a mod out there which I have used before, which takes away the landing gear need altogether. That's how I got the previous ship. The Corvair, did I call it? I can't remember now. In the previous run through. My last ships to the line. But that was a good little ship, and it only needed 2 landing gears of any size, and it just looked like a bird of prey just sat there with just these 2 landing gears underneath holding up the whole thing. I mean, this, I really actually don't like putting landing gears like this. I like in Space Engineers where I can just put landing gears wherever I want, and they actually, you don't have any need or weight or mass or anything like that to have them on. That's a kind of annoying. The jump drive, the grav drive, sorry, is the SGD 3200. Class C, pretty good. It's got me to where I needed to go most of the time. And this is the Pinch 8A, a Class C reactor. So if I pull this out, you can see on this reactor, with the mod that gives me more snap points, before I think you only had 2 or 4. This now gives me 2 on either side, 2 snap points on the sides here, and 1 point on the top or bottom. So that gives me even more snap ability to the ships. So that was a game change, that was. And the same here with the grav drive. Even more snap points for me to put stuff on. In all, this was quite a cheap build. It was alright. As I said, I was trying to... Oh, that's going down. But remember, going up is R and going down is F. Oh, RF frequency. But if I bring it back together, ship may not be the most nimblest ship out there, but oh, it actually tells you down here. I have never actually noticed that down there. 108,000. I don't know why I've never noticed that. But its cargo is 32,000, so you can put whatever you want in there and just go flying off. But I will put down in the description all the mods that were made possible for this build. And what we will do is we're going to have a quick wander over to my current rebuild of the Frontier fairly quickly. I'll be right back. Welcome to Varunkai. We have the late Sarah Morgan with us because, yeah. Oh, the backpack I'm wearing here, I've got a few extra mods which actually are really, really nice. I'll just go over what I've got on me. These are what I've been running. Eternity's Gate. I got this right at the beginning. Very, very happy and proud with this weapon. Even though I'm a pistol build, this weapon's been really, really good. Superior Eon. None of these have really been upgraded that much because I haven't really done much to them. Because what happened was I started up after my run through the Unity, went to the lodge. As most of you know, going to the lodge is the first thing you ever have to do. Went there, had a chat with people, asked Sarah to come with. We came. Well, I went to go and explore the moon of Jemison. And it ended up with the beginning of Shattered Space, so yeah. So I have these. Environment Seal gives me basically, as you know, an environment seal. But I have this one, which is one of the ones that Bethesda released, the Mystery Gravis suit. I'm not going to tell you where you can get it, but it's pretty easy to get. But I'm running this because it's got better stats. Even though I want to run the Gravis suit, I actually don't. I'm using the boosted Superior Explorer skip pack, which I need to modify slightly, and the lead-lined Advanced Zealot helmet. Zealot, whichever way you want to say it. But this is the bit I want to show you. Backpack, sling bag. It actually has jiggle physics as you move it, as you're running. It's pretty cool. The Settler Adventure hat, I think that's part of the original game. And the Stygian Eclipse outfit is a modded outfit. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember ever seeing that in the actual gameplay. If I did, I don't remember seeing it or wearing it. So if I take the backpack off, no, it actually doesn't remove it. Weird. Huh. Interesting. It actually doesn't show it in that view. That's weird. Oh well. Whatever. And yes, I have Derec with me again. Because unfortunately, he has a quest line with him. So he's kind of locked to me until I kind of get through that quest. Unfortunately, I've done the first bit. He kept nagging me to go to a museum, so I had to take him to a museum. So I've done all this, got to here, then he kept nagging me he wanted a museum. I don't understand that. I mean, does it work or does it not?
Hi, Dan. What do you need?
Absolutely nothing right now. I don't know if that's a Bethesda bug or if that's something I've caused. But I don't think that's meant to be there like that. Huh. Because if I go and because I do believe they're meant to be there, but they're not. I'm not sure, Sarah, if that's meant to be there or not, so yeah.
Were our synths really so great?
Yes, they are. No, they're not. Currently, this is I ran out of space on the Starborn Guardian. So if I can get this up here. Yeah, this is kind of like a monstrosity currently. built with parts of the Frontier and modified it so that it actually gives me enough room as best I can. Ow, that's my hand, don't worry. I don't know why, but this cockpit always makes me happy. Oh, by the way, what I'm using here for the lighting is reshade. And it is the photorealistic reshade 1.3. This is the latest version of reshade. Captain Tracey and Sarah in front of the statue of Varun. Just thought I'd do that.
Hello, Captain.
Let's go. See, everybody's back. Yeah, this is a fun bit. Sarah? I got the mod that closes the ramps. I mean, how cool is that? She's still called the Frontier for now because I had to build up the...
Lift off when you are, Captain.
No, I don't want to yet, Sarah, but as you can see, she's a bit open and bland currently. She's not really got anything in it because I haven't really modified it properly. I think he's trying to make toast.
Is this your ship, Dan? It's so cool. Oh, look at all these shiny lights and buttons.
I think that's the docking ring. See, she's empty at the current moment in time. I need to do... She's not really done much yet. I need to do some... Hello, little P.A.B. Now this one you can get off the Creation Club.
Buttons. No, Derek. Resist the temptation.
Yes, Derek. He's a little companion. I think he's a little cute, actually.
Do machines have temptations? I'm calculating right now. What would happen if I press that button? Is that temptation? Makes you think, doesn't it?
I wish he was quiet like you, P.A.B.
Hey, wait. Am I thinking? I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. Wow. I think I'm thinking.
Missed the sound of my voice, huh?
Yeah, actually I did. Yeah, he's one of my...
Why am
America,
I
I basically brought her back along because I felt guilty about dragging her through the Unity last time.
Is there a toaster here, Dan?
Yeah, welcome to the refitted Frontier, I suppose. Not really refitted yet, because I need to do a lot more work to it. Yeah, hopefully at some point we'll get this all finished up, and that'll most probably be just before we move on to... Yeah, that's...
Scanning. Wow. Is this your ship, Dan? It's so cool.
Yes, Derek, this is my ship.
All these shiny lights and buttons.
It goes on like this forever and ever and ever. I tell you, something's kind of annoying. I can't wait until the quest updates. Literally updates so I can move on with it.
Try not to touch anything, Dan. Especially the big red buttons.
Yeah. But as I said, I just thought I'd, you know,
Big red buttons. No, Derek. Resist the temptation.
catch up with where I was on Starfield currently. I am...
Machines have temptations. I'm calculating right now. What would happen if I press that button?
Skyrim's going to keep...
Temptation. Makes you think, doesn't it?
I'm going to stand over here by Kilroy. At least he doesn't talk annoying. Hey, I just thought I'd, you know, say that I'm just basically playing through the game, and then I'm thinking about doing a series on it. But that's what I want to do. I'm still going through. I'm trying to capture all the unities, which one of them I didn't really want to capture because it was still the same. I don't know how to get the different unities going. So hopefully this unity is going to be slightly different, because I'm going to try and do every single storyline all in one run, and then we're going to move on from there. But I've rambled long enough. This is Mad Dog Wolfus and Captain Tracey, Kilroy, Sarah, P.A.B, Derec, and Marika, all signing off from the frontier. Refit, kind of. And the Flathead. See you out there, Starfield.